whenever similar crises had arisen in the past, I was always the one to face them in her stead. But this time, the circumstances were so grave that Makoto had no choice but to leave me behind. Or perhaps it was more that she went ahead of me, put herself in front of me, so that I would remain hidden. Yes. It was too late. I arrived only in time to hear her dying breath. She had already lapsed into unconsciousness by that point, so all I could do was enter into her mind. As far as you're concerned, it would be somewhere similar to the plane of euthymia. It was there that we bid each other a final farewell. I cried bitterly. Even in those final moments, I couldn't understand her actions. Why did she go to Conria first, and not I? Why did she keep me in the dark about it? Was it to shield me? It was there and then that I resolved to pursue eternity. As a testament to that decision, I saved her realm of consciousness just before it collapsed completely and brought it back to Inazuma.
That's quite a story.
When I returned to Inazuma, I was shocked to find that a great sakura tree had appeared on Mount Yogo. The tree that you know. That's exactly what everyone back then told me as well. That it had existed since time immemorial. They were so matter-of-fact about it, and couldn't at all understand what I was so surprised about. No one questioned it, and yet its presence contrasted so starkly with the area as I remembered it. It seemed as if I was the only one to have noticed it appear suddenly out of thin air. In the end, I simply had to accept that it was a miraculous effect of Makoto's consciousness. With the help of the sacred Sakura's power, I was finally able to overcome the monsters and quell the disaster in Inazuma.
This is all really hard to understand. Kinda beyond Paimon's level.
Yes. She had such a great love for this land, and for its people. In this respect, I once told myself that I would never speak of these events again. Facing the fact that she is gone is unbearably painful. But even the tea that is most bitter to the tongue, once swallowed, leaves some sweetness in the throat. And it's time I came to terms with it all.
Oh, while we're on the topic, since you experienced that battle in person...
Sister? I had heard that you were looking for your family. You mean to say that she was somehow involved in the Conria disaster?
Based on what we've learned so far, it seems so, yeah.
I'm sorry. I wasn't there for the whole thing. By the time I arrived, the worst of the fighting was already over. And also, my mind was consumed entirely with the plight of Inazuma, and the fate of those closest to me. So, I am afraid I can't help you.
Oh, well, that's a shame. But it can't... Boy, both of you have experienced great tragedy.
With this last cup of tea, let us honor the Tea Master's memory. Thank you, Destiny, for giving us the chance to meet again.
We should go. Let's keep following the traces.
Very well. Based on my investigation so far, I believe this next pack of monsters should be the last. Once again, please leave them to me.
Hey! Are you sure you're alright? You're scaring us!
Fear not. Fighting is what I do best. Inazuma shines eternal!
Are you alright?
I'm fine. Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion shattered! Now you shall perish! My apologies.
Don't worry about it. Just take a breather and get your strength back. We'll deal with the monsters. Look, that's the same light again.
Where am I? Who are you? Almighty Shogun, you're here too! Are you injured, Your Excellency?
I'm quite all right. Just feeling a little...
We, the Shogunate Samurai, will defend the Shogun until the very end.
Come on, men! They're coming back for more!
Don't! It's too dangerous.
Danger is our duty, ma'am. If we were the kinds to shy away from danger, we...
No need to worry, Almighty Shogun. When the situation looks...
Is that a vision?
It certainly is. I know the gods are omnipotent and their will... If the Almighty Shogun is in trouble, now...
So that's how samurai of that era understood visions, huh?
Nobody knew where Your Excellency had gone, and we were starting to despair. But now we've found you. Just the sight of you appearing before us once more has reignited the hope in our... This hope is the light that...
Everyone...
We'll help too!
Huh? Affirmative, but watch your backs.
Protect the Almighty Shogun!
There is no escape!
Brace yourself! This is gonna hurt!
Illusion shattered!
I'll protect us.
shines eternal! There is no escape!
It seems like their attacks are finally over.
I've never fought so.
Thank you all.
Are you okay? Maybe you should keep rest.
I'm fine. I feel much better already.
You fought phenomenally. The monsters will definitely come back. Quickly, escort Her Excellency back to Inazuma City and regroup with—
When everyone sees the almighty Shogun safely
Well, what are you guys gonna do?
We will stay here and guard against the monsters' advance. We are brothers in arms. As long as we stick together, we can face any number of monsters.
Just leave it to us. Fight. But the almighty Shogun is the only one of us with the power, no matter what kind of threat faces Inazuma.
Thank you all very much. I promise you that I will create a— I should not have left it this late to make this promise. But from—
Don't worry, Your Excellency. With you leading us.
Glory to the Shogun! Glory to the Shogun!
They're gone.
It was both. The people's sacrifice has always caused me immense pain. But in dwelling on the tragedy, I overlooked their split. The result being that in the century, you could take the view that whatever I say to them is meaningless, because they are but disembodied memories held in the ley lines. But even so, they are due a resolution.
Well, Paimon thinks that even if it's a few hundred years later...
Thank you for your comforting words. But this is my basic duty as Inazuma's Archon. And I used to think just like that samurai. That I was first and foremost a warrior. And my only duty, but what Inazuma needs more than a warrior, is someone like Makoto. Even though I am utterly unlike Makoto, and can never become the person she was, I still need to do the thing. Yes, they are. They are strong and resilient, and have much. As the Raiden Shogun they revere,
Well said. Sounds to Paimon like you figured things...
Change will come to Inazuma, and with it, new possibilities. This, no matter how long it takes, I am committed to... Now that we've dealt with the Rift Hounds, this matter is halfway resolved. It does not appear that the threat will escalate for the time being. I will leave the Tenryo and Yashiro commissions to handle the follow-up work, such as investigating...
Alrighty then, let's move on. It looks calm on the outside, but Paimon bets her emotions must be all over the place. She seems to have changed a lot since we last met her. Huh? What's wrong, eh? Come on, keep up. What's going on? Are you feeling unwell again?
My body... I can't move it. It looks like the situation is more serious. No need. She is calling me. The time has come. Can you help me walk? I need to go to the cave below the Grand Narukami.
Why? What's in there?
A battleground. One where I shall sever ties with the past and take the first step.
Come on, we can do it.
Illusion shattered! We're finally here. The entrance. Shh.
Whoa! Where'd the Torii Gate come from?
It's getting worse again. But it's fine. I'm happy. I'm about to put an end to it all. This is a place I once sealed off with my own hands. The entrance to Raiden Makoto's realm of consciousness. It looks like she will no longer allow me to do with this body as I please.
Huh? What are you talking about? And who is she? Makoto?
Follow me.
Where are we go? Paimon's dizzy. Where did we get sucked into? Whoa. This place... Look! Look over there! It's another A!
We meet again, traveler. This body is an assistant to the one within, but it is also the guardian of the rules. Should the one within wish to stray from the rules, this body shall stand in her way.
Wait! Paimon knows that voice! Is that the puppet?
You have wandered the realm in my body, and you appear to have grasped the true essence of eternity. You believe your present self has greater certainty than your former self. Thus, you believe your present self is correct, don't you? But have you really been enlightened with new ideas? Or have you been degraded by irreversible erosion? I'm here to show you my answer. We are both warriors, and the dialogue we must now have shall be conducted by the blade alone.
Wait! The atmosphere in here just took a turn for the worse! Are you alright now?
The discomfort I was experiencing earlier was caused by the Shogun rejecting my continued use of her body. As she indicates, once I started entertaining the idea of change, I became hostile in her eyes. But inside a realm of consciousness, I exist independently of her. She cannot affect me in this way. Though she is a puppet, the Shogun has her own consciousness too. When necessary, she appears here to confront me.
Paimon gets that everyone has their internal battles and stuff, but not like this! Hey, showdown with the Shogun? Never thought we'd...
The rules I set for the Shogun are... No. The Shogun herself is the manifestation of my past ideals. The very foundation stone of eternity. I would not try to change her if it wasn't necessary.
Isn't there any other way? Can't you talk it through or something? But they both just want the best for Inazuma.
My form is a symbol of supreme majesty, in which has been vested power over all the realm. It is the cohesive embodiment of all that constitutes the Raiden Shogun. It inherits Ei's pain, the pain of inevitable loss that comes as she moves forward. So too does it inherit her determination to reach eternity. Every action undertaken is for the sake of resisting erosion. Determination, courage, love, hatred, all of these will be degraded and distorted by the incessant flow of only rules shall remain constant for eternity. Those were my thoughts when I created you. Now, they are towering obstacles that I have no choice. You wish to make yourself my enemy? I am your past, the everlasting law, the guardian of eternity. And I am she who promised a dream to her subjects. Raiden A. In the end, even the proud and mighty only maiden was cut down and disgraced. Though your blade has been cleansed of her blood and filth, never shall it shine as brightly as it once did. Now you shall perish! That illusion shattered! Weak! Absurd! Shine down! The eye sweeps the lands! Torn to oblivion! There is no escape! This ends now. Shine down! Strike dead! Lightning falls on the land of eternity. The Kitsu and Sakura blossoms that once filled the skies fell to the ground as pitch-black rain. As long as the ley lines flow, the relentless erosion of time will never stop.
She's completely recovered?
Torn to oblivion! Weak. Pathetic. Shine down! Thunder. Illusion shattered! Now you shall perish! Illusions are but distractions! Shine down! Illusion shattered! Inazuma shines eternal! Without yearning, all returns to silence. Transcend. I shall not fall here! Insolent! Pathetic! Weak! Thunder! Torn to oblivion! Illusions are but distractions! Shine down! Absurd! Inazuma shines eternal! The divine lightning that envelops all of Inazuma will fade silently into the clouds. There shall never be another. Never. For the rest. Inferior. Pathetic. Weak. Strike dead. This ends now. To oblivion. Pathetic. The eye sweeps the lands. There is no escape. Inferior. Weak. Inferior. Lightning falls on the land of eternity. Shines eternal. Only emptiness awaits.
Have you finally defeated her?
It appears your martial prowess has not dulled. But how long can your will remain strong?
How the heck?
In this realm of consciousness, her existence is... She was built to resist erosion. Her will...
Then, does that mean this is gonna be a never-ending battle?
Maybe. But I have to prove to her, if I don't do this, the Shogun's rules can never change. And Inazuma, this is my duty. No matter how long this battle may last, months, years, centuries, and no matter how many times, 500 years ago, humanity, here in the present, it is about time that I learn. I understand that. But if the dreams of which Makoto spoke are true, I fight for the everlasting future of Inazuma. I vow to the subjects of Inazuma that I shall one day return during my absence. I place everything in Miko's hand.
But this means that...
Pass on my words.
Looks like we got kicked out. Oh, what do we do? Are we really just gonna... She was making sense. And maybe this is the only way to change the Shogun's rules, but still... Right? Also, A can be what if she gets too obsessed with winning, and she forgets why she's there in the first place? It could happen. And then she might never leave. Yeah, we should... Is there any way we can cut down how long she needs to spend in there? Or, you know, help her win the... Well, whatever. We can't let anything bad happen to A while she's in there. Oh, but we also... Okay, well, first things first. We gotta find a way back in. Oh, come on, brain juice. Don't feel Paimon now. Oh, you're right. Paimon... Who knows if she...
We're way behind schedule.
Someone's not in the best of moods. Let me guess. You're all tangled up in another situation and need me to unravel it for you. I hope you realize how lucky you are. If it was anyone else, I don't think I'd have the patience to keep
But you're always smiling.
That was a figure of speech, do you understand? Nitpicking my turns of...
Oh, yeah. Something really big's happened. It's A. She...
Oh, okay, I see. So, A's decided to palm Inazuma off on the humans, while she goes off on her own to fight a fierce battle that doesn't even have an end date. Impossibly stubborn. Jumps straight to the most You know as well as I do that she's always been like this. Why start fretting about it now? Rushed into it without... So you seem to be under the impression that I am able to offer some sort of...
Is she playing dumb? She's doing this on purpose.
Aha, you're learning, little one. But really, the truth of the matter is that I don't know much more about Raiden Makoto's realm of... All I know is that it's the foundation of the sacred Sakura. And from what I've heard, it's a...
Because Raiden Makoto is no longer alive?
Not just because of that. The nature of the space itself is different in some way. But I can only speculate. Anyway, we needn't worry about the details too much. It'll just be a little difficult to explain things later on, that's all. First things first. Follow me to the entrance.
There's nothing wrong with reaping a reward every now and then. Next on the agenda... Next on the agenda...
Now then, I always have my ways. To the outsider, the realm of consciousness is a very abstract concept. Luckily, I'm A's familiar, so I can sense her rough whereabouts. In other words, even though I can't pinpoint the exact spatial location of this realm, I can still send you to where A is.